What's going on, you guys? This is Heck the Barber coming to you with a tutorial video on a bald fade with a number 1 on top. First things first, we're going to knock all the hair down to a number 1 using our Babyliss number 1 guard. Okay, now that everything's knocked down to a number 1, I'm going to take my cordless and these T outliners and start my bald line, making sure it's even all the way across the back of the head. Nice even strokes should help you speed up the balding process, no matter if you're using balders, edgers, or whatever you got. Now that I've done that, I'm going to take my Bronze Series 7 shaver and shave the back of the head, making sure it's down to a smooth feel. Make sure to communicate with your customer to prevent any bumps or mishaps from happening, especially on a first time visit. And what I mean by that is some skin reacts different to the electric shaver. Now I'm going to take my Open Zero and make my first guideline. Make sure to keep the thickness of that guideline as even as possible. Here I'm going to go in with the zero closed, taking out that first guideline. Now I'm going to move the lever 2 clicks down, but for any other clipper that's somewhere in the middle. Now 1 click back up, which should be about 3/4 away from close. Using the corner is a really good way to soften up the blend, no matter what guard you're using, or maybe no guard at all. Here I'm going to go back with the Andes T outliners to get anything that I missed with the zero closed. Sorry about the brightness, you guys, but here I put on the number 1 guard and make my second guideline. Make sure to have a brush or comb to clean up after every few strokes, just so you can see what you're cutting. Now with the 1, we're going to go about halfway and start working on that line we made. Then completely closed. Be careful not to take it too far up, or else the blend's just going to be higher, and I'm pretty sure you or your client wouldn't really like that. Now we're going to put on the 0.5 or half, whatever you like to call it, and keep it all the way open and start working on that faint line. Same thing we did with the 1, but now with the 0.5, we're going to go about halfway. For me, 2 clicks up. Now close all the way. Now we're going to go into the zero all the way open and really work that corner, and now start to polish up the blend. Going with the grain with no guard open will really help it smooth it out and lay it down. Now that the fade's completed, it's time to work on the edge. What I like to do is I like to take the 0.5 and just run it right across. Helps lay down the hair and gets a crispier lineup. After laying it down, here comes the most important part, the edge. The best way to do it in my eyes is to have the client face you face to face. It resembles them looking directly into the mirror. So to top off the hairline, we're going to use some enhancements. But before we apply the enhancements, I like to apply a little bit of hairspray to help it stick. So here come the enhancements. Try to get an even coat throughout the whole edge, preventing any dark spots. I get that egg, I crack the sin, pour it in some Fiji. I cap a bed, I drop my top and ask you, did you see me? Going up in my damn suited and booty, got snake on my collar, I tell you this Gucci. I swear that I'm bodies you play, I'ma shoot. Now just go over the lineup one more time, giving it that crispy look. Know these niggas bet that you moving. Red dot and headshots, but who wanna do me?
Homicides, mamas cry, it ain't nothing to it. I told them choppers when we slide, you know I'ma shoot it. So many times I could've died, but you niggas blew it. Back in that grave, I ain't ever died.
Now go over it with the razor. What I like to do is I like to go with the grain, just to scrape any of that excess enhancement off. I'm going to use a wave pomade just to lay down the hair and give it a pretty shiny look. Make sure to rub it in your hands really good to get an even distribution across the head. Now go ahead and brush it right through the hair. Now that your masterpiece is completed, the last thing you want is a few stragglers messing up your IG picture. So what I like to do is I like to go over with the scissors and just get any loose hairs that are sticking up. And this is your final product. A bald fade with a number 1 on top. Please make sure to like and subscribe and comment down any other ideas you guys might have. Thank you and have a good day.